Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Pharmacy Tech Love. This is where you'll be learning everything that you need to know about how to be a pharmacy technician. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pharmacy Tech Love, and if this is your first time visiting my channel, make sure you subscribe. If you do not know how to subscribe, because I'm learning that a lot of people think that there's a fee to subscribe to a person's YouTube channel. It is absolutely free to subscribe. So for you, it'll be on your right hand side, right over here, and it'll say subscribe. Soon after you subscribe, hit that top bell that's in quotation marks. If you're new to my channel, I mainly teach aspiring pharmacy technicians or individuals that are already certified, just how to be a better pharmacy technician and how to maintain that role as a professional pharmacy technician. If you are interested in becoming a certified pharmacy technician, I have partnered with a company named Pharmacy Tech Lessons. I've been with them now for 2 years, and I have geared a lot of individuals to them. So if you are interested in becoming a pharmacy technician, make sure you look in my comments. Also, make sure you look in the description as well. I put it there also. If you have questions after looking at their website, please feel free to email me at pharmacytechlove@gmail.com. I'll also put my phone number in the description area as well. So you can always text me. That's the easiest way to get to me. Or you can call and leave a voicemail and I'll return your call. Now this is only for individuals that are wanting to sign up. So today I'm going to be teaching you some of the top 200 drugs. Right now I am on 141 through 160. I have already went over 1 through 140, and you can always go back and review those videos if you need to. As a pharmacy technician, you do have to know the top 200 drugs in order to pass your PTCB exam, or you may want to take the EXCPT, which stands for Exam for Certified Pharmacy Technicians. So just stay tuned, watch the video, and remember, as a pharmacy technician, this is not a job, this is a career. All right, we are at 141 through 160. We are almost at 200. If you would like to visit DenaliRx.com, I have partnered with them so they can teach you the brands and generics just as I have. Make sure you go over, visit their website. You can start an account for free, but after you get so far, you do have to pay for the website. It's $19.99, but they give you a free entrance just so you can feel your way around and see if that's what you would like to purchase. If so, use my discount code PharmacyTechLove and receive a 15% discount. All right, let's get right into it. Let me draw a little line right here just so we can get started. Ooh, that's a little wobbly. Okay, the first one is going to be Acupril. That is the letter A at the beginning, Acupril. The generic name for Acupril is going to be Quinapril. This is going to be used as an antihypertensive medication. So this will be used for high blood pressure. The next one is going to be Acifex. The generic name for Acifex is Rabeprazole. All right, that is a Z. Sorry about that. What do you think this is for, ending in ZOLE? If you said an antacid, you are absolutely correct. It is also a proton pump inhibitor. All right, moving right along. We have 4 parts to go through here. The next one is going to be Avapro. The generic name for Avapro is Irbesartan. Make sure I'm spelling that absolutely correct for you guys. The generic name for Irbesartan, the generic name for Avapro is Irbesartan, and this is going to be used for antihypertensive, which is for high blood pressure, okay? All right, the next one is going to be Bactroban. And I got a little story to tell y'all. Hopefully I won't forget. Bactroban. The generic name for Bactroban is mupirocin. Mupirocin. I actually used this on my poodle when he was alive, of course. When he got into a little scuffle with another dog, he had a little cut on his behind. So I actually used Bactroban on his behind, and it worked wonderfully. Wonderfully. Okay? The next one is Boniva. This kind of gives it away. Boniva. And then you have the generic name, Ibandronate. Ibandronate. And this is a bone strengthener. Okay? This is an E, Ibandronate. So think of bone and drone. Bone and drone. And this is a bone strengthener. Okay? So this is the first set of brands and generics that we have for 141 through 160. So let's move on to the second set, okay? All right, moving on to the second section. The first one is going to be Complivent. Complivent. The generic name for Complivent is going to be a 2-part medication, which is albuterol, and it's also going to be ipratropium. Ipratropium. This is such a weird word to me. Okay, so this is going to be a bronchodilator and also an anti-mucus medication. Okay, I'm going to move through these pretty quick, at least I'm trying to. Okay, the next one is going to be Duragesic. I actually like how this sounds. Duragesic. This is a fentanyl transdermal patch. Fentanyl transdermal, that means on the skin. Transdermal. And this is a patch. So what do you think that's used for? If you said pain, you are absolutely correct. And this is also a C2 medication. All right. The next one is going to be Thiazole. Thiazole. The generic name for Thiazole is ferrous sulfate. Make sure you share my videos to your friends. If you know someone that is going to school to be in the healthcare field, send them my videos or just share the link to my channel, and that will help them, okay? Because you would definitely want someone to help you if you were training for something. And these are just videos. They can just sit and watch these in their spare time. So share this. All right, this Thiazole is the brand name. The generic name is ferrous sulfate, and this is an iron supplement. All right. The next one is going to be Fioricet. Fioricet. All right. The generic name for Fioricet is a 3-part medication. So let me get all this written down. So the first one is going to be butalbital. You have Tylenol, which is acetaminophen. And then you also have caffeine. Caffeine as well. Okay, all right. The next one is Glycolax. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be an anti-migraine medication, okay? Fioricet is the brand name. Butalbital, Tylenol, and caffeine. These all make up butalbital as its generic name, and it is an anti-migraine medication, okay? Number 5 is Glycolax. Glycolax. This kind of gives it away. The lax does. All right. The generic name is polyethylene glycol. So I'm going to write this down for you. If I can spell this, it just seems like this is just a word that was just put together. But it all makes sense. All right. Glycolax is the brand name. Polyethylene glycol is the generic. And as you guessed it, because it does say lax at the end, this is used as a laxative. All right, this is part number 2. So let's move on to part number 3. Okay, we are moving on to part 3. Part 3, we're almost done. We're halfway there. Okay, the next one is going to be Hytrin. The generic name for Hytrin is terazosin. Terazosin. Okay. This medication is used to treat high blood pressure. That's what it's used for, okay? The next one is going to be Imitrex. Imitrex. The generic name for that is sumatriptan. Sumatriptan. Spell that correct for y'all. Sumatriptan, as it says. And this is an anti-migraine medication. I used to take this faithfully for migraines, and I thank my Creator that I am over this life. Because if you know, you know. Okay? All right, the next one is Lotrozone. Lotrozone. And the generic name for that is going to be a 2-part combo med, which is clotrimazole. And also it's going to be betamethasone. And as you see, there's a S-O-N-E. So what does that tell us? If you've been watching my videos, you know what ends in S-O-N-E. That is a steroid. So this is an antifungal with a steroid attached to it. Okay? All right. So Lotrozone is the is the brand name for clotrimazole plus betamethasone. All right, the next one is Lovaza or Lovaza. However you would like to pronounce that is absolutely fine with me. Lovaza, so we'll say Lovaza. And the generic name for that is omega-3 fatty acids. All right, and this lowers high triglycerides. All right, the next one is methadose. This is pretty easy to remember. The generic name is methadone. Methadone, all right? And this is an opioid dependence medication. And this is also a C2, class 2, or schedule 2 medication. All right, we have one more section to go, and we will be done with this video. So let's move on to section number 4. Okay, we're at section number 4. We have made it. If you have made it to the end of this video, give yourself a pat on the back. That means you are dedicated and you are trying your best to learn these brands and generics. Good for you. Let's move right along. All right, we have Pepcid. That kind of gives it away. The CID does. The generic name for Pepcid is famotidine. Famotidine. And it is used as an antacid. Antacid. The next one is going to be Procardia. Procardia. The generic name for Procardia is nifedipine. Nifedipine. This medication is used as an anti-arrhythmia. Anti-arrhythmia. All right, the next one is going to be Proscar. This medication, the generic name for this medication is finasteride. Finasteride. This medication is used to reduce enlarged prostate. Okay? All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. The next one is Rheumotrex. Rheumotrex. All right, the generic name for Rheumotrex is methotrexate. For some reason, I can never remember what this is used for. This is one of those ones that it just won't stick with me for some reason. This is an anti-rheumatic medication, okay? The next one is Tessalon Pearls, and these tablets, or capsules rather, look just like pearls. Whenever you try to count these out on a counting tray, they just kind of roll around because they look like little pearls. The generic name for Tessalon Pearls is benzonatate. benzonatate. Let me pronounce that one more time. Benzonatate. Yeah, that's right. Benzonatate. I always try to put an extra benzonatate. I always try to do that, but no, that's not it. Okay, so Tessalon Pearls is the brand name. The generic name for Tessalon Pearls is benzonatate, and that is used as a cough suppressant. You guys have made it through another video. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you for sharing my videos. I appreciate all of my subscribers. You guys love to comment. I love to listen to what you guys have to say. I have one young lady, she put in the comments that she was going to school to be a teacher. She was getting out of the field of being a pharmacy technician. Sometimes you do get burned out, and that's just life. That's on any job. And sometimes you have to change careers. But if you love what you do, stick with it. If you're happy with it, stay where you are. But you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and just thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Good night.